Hey guys, so a whole lot of things have been happening in Nigeria, and one of them is the killing of Christians that has been going on for a very long time. It's not even like it's now, yeah. But of recent, a particular pastor in the northern part of Nigeria came out to cry out that he's tired of conducting burial all the time, that things are going on. And at some point we were wondering why the media in Nigeria were not like pushing that news, pushing up the narratives and everything. And but later, the president of America, Donald Trump, came out to say that, oh, genocide is going on in Nigeria, they are killing Christians and everything. Do you know that the Nigerian government had the guts to respond to him? Well, they have to. They said there's no the aide to the Nigerian president came out and said there's no genocide going on in Nigeria. It's not just Christians that they're killing; they're also killing Muslims. And of a fact, that's the truth. Even Muslims are being killed. It's not just Nigerians. It's not just Christians. I mean, this thing is going on in the north. Christians are there, Muslims are there. But the question is not even whether it's Muslims or Christians. It's the fact that what are the Nigerian government doing? Every day they will come to tell us that, oh, they've done something, they've bombed the Sambisa forest. Next day, you will see here that they've destroyed the Sambisa forest. And I'm like, is the Sambisa forest not... Do we have so many Sambisa forests in the north? Next thing again, you will hear that they've killed some and so people. Now, it's not just the Boko Haram. We also have the Fulani herdsmen causing problems everywhere in the north. There are other problems even going on in the east, but let's even forget about that. Some killings are going on there, but let's even forget about that and focus on the north. These people have been suffering for a very, very long time. And of course, you should know that some persons are also going to come out to, counter what Donald Trump said. But anyway, let's just go into the real thing. He made a statement yesterday, and to me, that statement is just one of the best. I just even wish he could start. I wish he did not even give like a warning. He just started what you said you wanted to do. Okay, so I'm going to be reading it out. He says that Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Nigerians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I'm hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. But that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide, something must be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. Hold on, guys. I have another one to read to you people. Okay, guys, so this is a tweet from Nicki Minaj in response to Donald Trump's statement. She says, reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion. We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. Numerous countries all around the world are being affected by this horror, and it's dangerous to pretend we don't notice. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every persecuted Christians. Let's remember to lift them up in prayer. I mean, see what outsiders are saying concerning, the killings going on in Nigeria and other countries as well, because it's not just Nigeria. But I feel like the ones in Nigeria is too much. But another thing that is, shocking me. This thing was going on. This man, this particular pastor that, has been crying out, was crying out, and it was like the Nigerian, let me not even say Nigerian entertainers, let me go to the gospel entertainers. It looks as though they were not even concerned. They did not say anything about it until some persons came out and started dragging them and like, oh, when Charlie Kirk in America died, you guys were all posting this, because even me, I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay, so people know this man. Oh, really? You guys know this man? Or is it because he's trending at that point? People just want to use him to, people just want to join the algorithm and just post. Because sometimes I just wonder, this our gospel entertainers, what thing did they do? They did not post about it. It was of recent until they started calling them out. Some of them now posted about it. Just some more posted about it. The others, no bother. Nothing concerned them. They are making their money off Nigerians, but they don't care if there's problem going on in Nigeria because they can just fly out. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys watch some videos here, and we can as well just drop our thoughts. It is well. It is well in Nigeria. It is well with Christians. It is well with people that are being killed for nothing. It is well with the world in general, because we need help. We really need help.
Nigeria is in a big problem because Donald Trump has joined the league of those politicians spreading misinformation that Christians are being killed in Nigeria. In fact, he has already declared Nigeria a country of concern. Read it yourself. It's funny how Donald Trump's humanity is only coming into picture when it involves Nigerian Christians. Is Donald Trump not aware that there is a war happening in Sudan right now? Go and fact check me. More than 2,000 people died as a result of the war happening in Sudan. I'm talking about this week. For those of you who are not aware, there is a war happening in Sudan right now. And as I'm speaking to you right now, there's an election that took place in Tanzania. More than 700 people died. To cut everything short, there is a war happening in Somalia, Ethiopia, and other parts of Africa. But Donald Trump's part-time humanity is only focusing on Christians being killed in Nigeria. Now let's talk about what's happening in Nigeria right now. Yes, Christians are being killed in Nigeria, but that's a big misinformation right there, because everybody in Nigeria, every Nigerian is suffering from insecurity at the moment. Muslims are being killed in Nigeria daily. Boko Haram killed more Muslims. The herdsmen attack that's happening in Zamfara, Katsina. You could also fact check me. Go to your Google, search mosque attacks in Nigeria. You will see there's an attack on 55 Muslims, 27 and so praying in Nigeria. You see how I'm encouraging you to fact check me on whatever I say? The insecurity in Nigeria is not on a particular religion. If you would ask for my opinion, I would say the leaders of Nigeria have failed us when it comes to insecurity. And if Donald Trump really wants to help Nigerians, and he is doing this for humanity, he should sit down and get his facts right. The truth is, they are not doing it to help Nigerians. They have a motive, they have an agenda. Do not let these people plant something into your head. We all know, you know, we know that Christians are not the only victims of attacks in Nigeria. And if you think these people actually care about you, go and use this reason to seek for asylum in America. They will reject your asylum before the sunset. Trust me, these people have their agendas. They are not doing this for you. Because you cannot tell me that America or their congressmen do not know that Muslims are also being killed in Nigeria. Some of you are saying, maybe it's a good sign that America will come and rescue Nigeria from the insecurities happening in Nigeria. Hey, hello? Do you think a white man would come to Africa without no interest?
There has never been a Christian genocide in Nigeria. Now, the federal government of Nigeria has finally replied the comment that was made by US President yesterday. Donald Trump said that Nigeria is a country with a particular concern. As a matter of fact, Christians are not safe in Nigeria, and Christianity is under a very big threat. Now, these threats are being done by the Islamists in Nigeria, radical Islamists. Now, today, being Fox November 2025, the federal government of Nigeria has replied these comments made by the US president. According to them, there has never been a genocide in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the allegation that was made by US president has no single facts, no single evidence, substantial evidence to back it up. According to the federal government of Nigeria, even though they appreciate the global concern of US presidents in order to protect human rights and religious freedom, but the allegation that he made against Nigeria has no single fact and substantial evidence to back it up. Now, according to them, Nigerians of all faiths has lived and worked together for years without one trying to abuse the other. Now, this is exactly what they mean. The federal government is trying to say there has never been a Christian genocide in Nigeria. That what the US president said is obviously a lie. What do you think about this?